So I went ahead and wrote out the steps on the wall. Because I'm going to change them. Because I do not like the inverse of a coefficient and the inverse of constant. Because first off, I'm going to make sure that you guys are covered on what in the world these are. All right, so I have no problem with the line through, and instead of it's not really through, it's down. So I want you to draw a line down from the equal sign. That makes sense? So draw a line down from the equal sign. Your step 2, shield, or as you'll hear me say, box your variable and the coefficient. So whatever's next to your x, unless there's a plus sign, a subtraction sign, division sign, something like that, box your variable. That includes how many of those variables you have. Step 3. You are going to find you're going to do the inverse of either this addition or subtraction sign that you see. And then we are going to do the inverse of multiplication or division. Those are my steps. Y'all good with that? I'm making it to where it's bigger to where everybody else can see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to solve for x. First step, draw a line. Step 2, box your variable. When you box your variable, you're looking to get that box by itself, which means I don't care if it's positive. I don't care if it's negative on the right side. I don't care at all. That right side stays the way it is. Leave it alone. You're not messing with that side. You're messing with the side where your box is. So what's happening right next to my box? Are we adding or subtracting? So what's the inverse? So we're going to add 10 to both sides. These zero out so I can cancel them out. I drop down my 5x. Are my two signs the same? A negative 15 and a positive 10. So I'm going to subtract them. What's 15 minus 10? 5, and then 15 looks bigger, so it controls the sign. Now, am I multiplying or dividing originally? Do I see a sign in between 5 and x? Do I see anything in between them? If I don't see a symbol, I'm automatically multiplying. So I do the inverse, which is dividing. And I get x is equal to negative 1. The negative there is because there's one negative, and it'd be good if I'd actually wrote a fraction bar. All right, how are we doing? This is same stuff as yesterday.
So it's whatever, like the 5x and 5, you just divide 5?
Whatever your coefficient is, yes, that's what you divide by. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And then a negative divided by a positive is a negative.
How do you equal? Alright,
No, what do you got?
like how do you equal negative if it's just 5 divided by 5?
It's negative 5 divided by 5.
Oh!
So remember your nice little triangle last year where you had positive, negative, negative?
It's just one sign, which is a negative.
Yeah, automatically negative if you're multiplying or dividing. Automatically. All right, now we're going to check it. Wherever I see an x, I'm going to put it in as a negative 1. And then I subtract 10, I get negative 15. This would be negative 5 minus 10, which does equal negative 15. Because they're both the same sign. So when I do this, remember, I know an exact location. I dropped a pin on that negative 5. All right, questions? Are we good? Okay, I'm going to scoot this up just a little. I'm going to kind of look. All right, I want to deal with this 7 plus 6x because if I remember correctly, because I was looking at your assignments yesterday on paper. By the way, if you did not realize, all of your assignments are on the back side of your lesson pages. All right, so I want to deal with this one real quick. This 7 plus 6x. Yeah, that's 42. All right, so I went ahead and drew my line, boxed my variable. Those two steps, guys, you can do them in whatever order you want. The steps 3 and 4 have to be done in that order. If it'll help, you're undoing all of your gem-DOS stuff. So that means you're adding and subtracting before you multiply and divide. Does everybody know what I'm talking about there? Go ahead and write this in here just so you have it. When you guys know your answers, you follow these steps, right? When you have a variable, you go the opposite direction. Because you're undoing every single thing that they're having you do. Bless you. All right, what's happening directly next to my 6x? Am I adding or subtracting? Adding. And please notice that this is positive. You don't have to circle it. I'm just drawing your attention to it. So that's positive, which means I'm going to go ahead and do a subtraction. If it was negative, I would do in a plus sign because I always want to do the opposite whatever I see there. So what's 7 minus 7? 0. I drop down my 6x and I get 15. From here, I divide by my coefficient because I'm multiplying. Those cancel out. And I'm left with x is equal to 15 over 6. I can simplify that. I can simplify them both by 3. And I'm left with x is equal to 5 over 2. You can leave it like that, or you can do 2.5, or you could have done 2.5. Either one of those three would work. Any questions? Would y'all like to see one more? Are y'all good? Or would you like to just go ahead and go into your practice to see where you're struggling?
Go ahead and go.
Practice? Okay. Anybody have a problem? Anybody want to see one more just because? Okay. You sure you don't want to practice just to see and then to put these steps into practice? All right, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all practice, and here's why. Yes, I'm leaving this recording on purpose. Guys, if it's just one person, I would rather just come to you and walk you through it. Remember, I'm an asset in here. Also, there's a few of y'all with several things missing. If you are still at that many or more, I am going to be contacting some of your parents for some of you who are sitting there talking. So be fair warned, if you're talking and I do not hear math and I hear a lot of stuff, I'm splitting you apart, ladies. Yes, I'm talking to y'all. From here on out, if you are not working and you are sitting there talking, I will split y'all apart. This grade right here will be on this 9 weeks. That's a free 100. I'm not asking you guys to get 100s. I'm asking for them to be finished and for you to understand what you're missing. Everybody good with that? Okay.